Aqua, what's good? How's it going? It is for 10 p.m. Central Time. It is October 20th. Hopefully all is well. And my finger is itching right here, so interested on that. Mindful of your finger is itching. Pay attention to that. It's the accuracy, direction. Okay, today's Friday, free day. So what's coming through? And I already got into the cards to minimize the time of the videos because they'd be so long, right? So I got all the oracles out, and then I'm guided to get into the Isis Oracle and the Mystic Monday Tarot deck. However, I got loads here coming through, okay? And I started writing the downloads at 3:30. I finished at 3:49, which is also Scorpio energy, right? And a connection. It's like there's a connection. It's like it's an ongoing connection that's coming through right now. Ongoing connection. So you're gonna know that, and at that, you're gonna know the message when they resonate for you. Okay, like that's your message. Anything other, let it go, let it flow. Don't try to apply it if it just doesn't fit for you, right? Utilize it to your highest good for the highest good. Okay. And let me get into this. So Aquarius, also known as Otter Spirit, also known as Sycamore. Something felt as if, question mark, you may be second or third in thought on this, you know, like the second guessing, second thinking. It's not really guessing, it's thinking, right? But it's to pinpoint. And that's the thing, like, right with the finger and everything. I feel like with the finger, it's gonna be like when it's your fingers itching, then you're right there. It's like that's it. Okay, so keep that in the mind. Unless you have like a specific meaning already for your finger, so then you know that part doesn't apply for you, right? So use your discernment and your intuition on that, on everything, right? Everything, everyone. So also what's coming through was the movie Along Came Polly, when that guy, he had a Jesus moment, right? And he took the role of the other guy. The other guy's name is Wan Suk. And and then Sandy was the guy who would end up playing Jesus, but Wansuk was supposed to play Jesus. The Asian dude, he was supposed to play Jesus. He was assigned to, right? And Sandy didn't let him. Like Sandy is Ruben's best friend. So if you haven't seen the movie Along Came Polly, go check it out. So that was coming through also. In addition to, also what's coming through with that was all stepped in revival, because it's like someone is trying to play a role that wasn't even assigned for them, right? And so it's like no, or someone's doing more than they should have or differently than they should have, right? So it's like that's when all are stepping in revival energy here. Okay, that's on that comma. So some regarding your marriage. For some, it's regarding marriage, right? Like, because I was also seeing a group of people, which also the marriage was involved in this movie, where his wife actually stepped out on him on the honeymoon night, right? And then she tried to come back and everything. But it's like, actually know your wife. Do you know your wife? That energy, right? Also, so it was like regarding marriage, and then my mouth literally was like, oh, like someone is going to get married or expected to get married, but it's like uncertain, and no one should have an uncertainty when they're going to get married, right? When they're going to get married, they are confident, all 100%, 360, they did everything, you know, it's a go. But if there's not a certainty, that's that feeling, right? It could be internal, but external, but it's there, right? And that's being noticed. Also, what was coming through was in a yelling energy. It was all aboard, like, you know, getting everyone on ship. But it was accounted for, right? Everyone has to be accounted for, everything. Like, someone's getting married, and are you sure? Like, and it's like, well, that could go either way. All aboard, yes, or all aboard, no. So, but like, you're gonna have to determine that, right? That's the feel. Okay, and also what's coming through is like some plays, some role plays, kind of like sports. Like I was getting like a role, like a play that was gonna go on. So the play was regarding Scorpio's energy, Pisces, and Gemini. I mean, it was regarding all energy, but specifically it was Gemini, Pisces, and Scorpio energy, where it's starting from Gemini, so it's like the site, the ground level, and then it was a left play Pisces is the backer. Scorpio is the left player. Okay? Scorpio is the left player. So what is that implying? The death and rebirth. The left player, right? It's like a revival, even energy. In a specific direction in your life, you're going to know where that is, right? Pisces is the flow, the family dynamics. Backer, that's backing up, right? Okay, and Gemini was the sight, the seeth, right? The sight, the love, the compassion, the investment, the aspects, right? The directions, the sides, the two sides, right? Or two-faced. For some, it's like, oh, this was two-faced, like, meaning like this is not what I'm marrying this person, but it's like this person actually. Something of that nature, or twins, something regarding twins even for some. Could be a marrying into a family where like twins are like in like highly in their family, or you're marrying a twin, right? Or you're a twin. You see how that fits for you, right? See, you're seeing the flow, the results, the outcome, and then there was like no action in Aries energy. Then there was no action, okay? Then a speech came about. And a kiss on the cheeks and then leaves. A kiss on the cheek and then leave. Okay, so it was also it was a J-Lo movie, a marriage movie, where she ends up not marrying that guy. She kisses him on the cheek, Marcelino or something like Massimo, and she lets him know like she really does care for him. She has love for him, whatever, right? But it's just not like she is not invested in him like that. Like it was just not as compatible. Like it was not fulfilling, right? Like sure she could be with him, but was he compatible for her in all her ways, right? In the movie, right? So that was the scene I was seeing, right? Okay, so and then Aquarius, Cancerian energy, and Taurus energy came through. If all of you Aquarius, if all of me is invested into my family, know the family's direction. I must know my family's direction aligns to my values, right? Me being Aquarius. So if all of your energies or your reasoning or your reason to be is invested in your family, then you must be certain your family is invested in the same values in life as you. If not, why are you fully invested into your family if y'all are not even aligned? You know? So that's a waste of time. It's coming through. It's like, yeah, if you're not aligned, yes, a waste of time. Get on divine time. Okay? So in Capricorn energy is handle well, mindful. You are well fed, Aquarius. Mindfulness that you're well fed, right? You're being tamed to, right? Fulfilled, right? In every way, okay? That could even be metaphorically, right? In every way, right? Okay, so also in Virgo and Leo energy was, oh, I'm confident in the aftermath. And then I was hearing Benny the Jet, that part where from Sandlot, the movie was be that thin. So he was asking them if they want to be can't having, mother bra wearing, having something, I don't know, some kind of saying, right? Or because he wanted to play ball, but they wanted to go to the pool because it was so hot, right? So he was like saying, which one are you gonna choose? You rather be wearing a bra, like your mother's bra, and all this other stuff that he was putting out, right? Or go to the pool? And they chose the pool. They were like the pool honeys or pool parties or pool honeys, yeah. And so they went, they enjoy themselves, right? So you have to just know like what's best for you, right? Even though you would even love, like, for example, to play ball or love to be like married or something like that, right? Like you have to go for what's best for you. Aqua. Okay, that's that energy. Ooh, I got a lot going on. And I just seen my mom viewing my TikTok or commenting or something. So that's uncomfortable. We're not talking much, if at all. Okay, so coming in the energy. So clearly the energy on that. Apparently she's an Aquarius, but she wasn't. She was a Capricorn, and I pointed that out years ago. And then they ended up changing the correlations of Capricorn and Aquarius, and now she's considered Aquarius. So you know how that goes. Who's in control of what and why? of that. Like, it's like, well, I create a website, that I'm in control of it. If I create a media, I'm in control of it, right? It's like, well, who's creating what? Like, then you're in control of it. Like, if who's saying what, then you're gonna know, right? 420 is 420 on the dot. Okay, we have here, learn from the past, right? Learn from the past, be alert, attentive, invested, right? It's learning from the past, not repeating the past, you know? Okay, here we have, you see clearly now, Aquarius. Owl spirit, which is also a Sagittarius energy, right? Owl spirit, Sagittarius animal spirit, excuse me. So regarding your passions and where it belongs, right? And where you belong. Okay, here, time to heal. Snake spirit, which is Scorpio. Time to heal, 55. Time to heal. Okay, here we have the hawk spirit. Let spirit be your guide. Spirit be your guide, and truth transcends illusions. The truth transcends illusions. Right? Transcends illusions. The truth transcends illusions. Aquarius, clear B. Okay? Oh, I'm getting hot in here though. No wonder this is hot. But I turn off the AC because it rings. It's so annoying. That's why I don't want to live here anymore. And I'm moving. It rings non-stop, and that's just one complaint. Non-stop ringing. And when they did like the inspection before I moved in and everything, I wasn't even allowed, because the apartments opened up. I was the first one to move in here, right? I wasn't even allowed to come in and check. And I'm like, oh, that sucks, but whatever. I'm not gonna repeat it, so learn from that, right? I'm not repeating those kind of involvements with the apartments and contracts. And like, if it doesn't work, like if something's off, like I'm not gonna go in on it, right? Like, agree to it before it's actually even truly checked out, right? That's the, like, go home, download over here. Make sure you're fully in the know before you go, right? Look to the stars. Here we have create, art. We have dance. Use your hands wisely, Aquarius. Dance. Time to heal, right? So you're gonna be dancing, Aquarius. Oh yeah, that song was coming through by Key Sweat, Body. I was hearing like Body, and that, well, I heard that version. I had that version on my playlist. It was like Body, and then it started like, but it was like kind of like rugged, like how it said. I liked it though. Here we have rest. Make sure you're getting proper rest, Aquarius. Make sure you're getting proper rest, Aquarius. Yeah, and that was all like gonna come out off. So Spirit is definitely saying, get your rest. Sound healing. Mindful of your music intake, right? And your media intake, socializing intake, right? The thoughts, the news reports intake, because that could be stressful, and even keep others up beyond hours that you normally would be up, right? Plan a vacation, get out of the prior energy, or go visit a friend, a family member, right? Don't call them, don't text them, because it's gonna be the same old. How you been? Oh, it's been good. It's going well. Oh, I'm fine. You know, it's gonna be the same old over the phone. It's rarely like the real deal, right? Okay, connect with the crystals. Aqua, connect with the crystals, clear your crystals, work with your crystals, buy new crystals, right? Or create some jewelry with crystals, something of that nature. So all those are gonna say your self-care. So this one came through in the Goddess Power Oracle, forgiveness. However, it flipped back over. So it's like you or someone wants to forgive, but then it's like, do I even want to open that up? Do I like, I know I'm ready to open up. I feel like I've been ongoing, invested into forgiving, but it's like others haven't, even though they said they were, right? My water bottle popped. Even though they said they were. So it's like, at what point will I allow myself to know when I am not to give them the space, when I am to give them the space? Like, what changes that I should forgive them or believe them, right? Like, I need to be searching all around before I even enter into it again. Okay, for some of you, even if you're like going back into like remarrying, like, why did they leave in the first place, or why was there a departure, right, in the first place? And not just that, what happened from that divorce, right, or departure or separation, right? what all happened, what all was said, how are you impacted, invested. Like, even if someone did get a divorce, does not mean they have to be hateful, diminishing, right, publicly humiliating. No, it doesn't have to be like that. However, some are, but those are not commitments that you ever want to reopen into. I wouldn't. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, be in the know, Aquarius, of what all went on, and then judge from there. Like, because it's like, how could I forgive if I don't even know all was going on? That's the feel I'm feeling right here. Okay, stillness. Stillness. Enjoy success and happiness. Like, I feel like because I'm very content in how, like, my life is going, my direction, my overall well-being, my mental state, emotional, spiritual, everything is so far elevated versus back then, right? Why would I ever want to go backtrack? I would ever want to backtrack or degrade myself back to a lesser level, right? If I've grown so much. So that's the energy, right? That's the message. That's reality. Okay. We have here flow coming through. Definitely going to be a flow and time to reflect. Time to reflect. When you're dancing that body song, there's going to be a new flow, a reflection. I feel like a mirroring is going on with you and your significant others, a mirroring. At times you may even see him or her, right? I feel like that. Is there a mirroring energy going on here? We have intend and create with forgiveness though, however, but to each to your own, right? Okay, transformation, and you are not alone, Aquarius. Transformation, using your hands wisely. You are being transformed. And not just that, I feel like placing your hands upon your own body and transforming you, right? Renewing you, reviving you with your belief, with your faith, with your ancestor support, right? Okay, here we have communication. I was gonna say communion, but communication. So someone definitely wants to talk about communion, recommunion or communion, right? So yeah, we have take care of your needs, Aquarius. Are you being met? Or can they meet you? Or you know, like, or do you, if you don't even know this person, it's like where y'all had a prior experience where it's like it was bad, right? Prior experience was bad, it wasn't the best. So it's like to go into a new relationship, to commit to someone else, it's like very difficult. I feel like it's very difficult. Like, I see like all the reasons why I am too, but it's like based on what I went through, I feel like someone doesn't even want the baggage to like cross over, or it's like someone doesn't want to have to fight a battle that's not theirs, right? And what's coming through is like, for me, I'm like, if someone is not interested in me fully, then we don't need to be involved. Because if they're still eyeing their ex or the next, you know what I'm saying, then they're not even committed to me. Like, I need to know for certain if they're all in, because I'm not going to eye that next or my ex, right? Like, obviously. So it's like that. And I'm not going to fight for this guy or this girl, or I'm not going to fight for them. Like, if they're in, they're in, you know? And they got to know that. I shouldn't have to teach that, right? Or I shouldn't have to keep on repeating that. Some shit. Okay, nurture here. Nurture and devotion, based on what I'm saying. Nurture and devotion. Nurture and devotion. Communication. Oh yeah, communication is nurturing to those that are like devoted or devoting themselves, right? Communication is nurturing. Okay, also showing through is let it shine, open to infinite possibilities, soak in a bath, abundance planning, massage, positive affirmations, and sacred unity alliance is coming through, and retreat and recharge. Hold the space, Aquarius. I almost said Virgo, but Aquarius, hold the space, Aquarius. And so yeah, sacred unity alliance is coming about, and I was getting like it's like otherworldly sources, or it was like a top secret, right? Obviously it's secret, sacred unity alliance, but I was thinking, well, what's secret?